Welcome. In this video we're going to add a feature that will allow us to save files to our computer. So link up the project, and now you should have this, right? So you're going to expand the menu here and then change that text to here, save. Okay? Hit enter and then double click save. And that brings up another private void save toolstrip menu. Okay, now also notice if you go to form1.cs designer, this one here, CS. Okay, behind the scenes, notice this is adding fields, right? Private system, rich text box, menu strip, and so on, right? Those are all fields being added. All right, now also here, if you go to this one, save toolstrip menu item, okay, you see the text is saved, you put that in there, and notice this has added a new event handler, right? Plus equals new system.event handler, and now we have to create the event handling code. So go to form1.cs. Okay, and now what we'll do is go through something super similar to the code above. Alright, so what we're going to do is copy this here, paste that down below, okay, and go back to form1.design, and now from the toolbox grab a save file dialog and drag it and drop that in there. So now we have an object called save file dialog 1. Okay, so go back to form1.cs. That's available to us. Now we're going to rename this here save. Okay, save. Okay, functionality is pretty much the same as before. All right, now if save file dialog 1 dot show dialog like this equals dialog result that okay, what we are going to do is the following. You have a using here, using streamwriter. Okay, we'll call this a writer here, equals new streamwriter. There you go, streamwriter, and then you're going to say save file dialog 1 dot, and then you're going to get the file name like that. There you go. We'll have to dispose of the writer like this. That's why we have it within a using block. Alright, remember the using does it automatically. Now we're going to say here try. Alright, and then we'll also have a catch of some kind in case we're going to display a message. And delete this code. As you can see, this is not a trivial example. Okay, so try. Now we're going to say writer dot write, and then rich text box 1 dot text. Okay. There you go. And of course, if something occurs, we'll have a message box. Okay, so get the message box class that show method, and then going to show x.message. Forgot to add this here, my fault. So exception.ex, okay, ex.message, and then comma, and then check here your issue, okay, and then message box buttons that okay, and then message box icon about information. Alright, make sure you close that with a semicolon at the end. Okay, let me break that over a couple lines so it looks like this. Okay, now I can delete this here. Okay, so this is our, let me bring this into focus. Okay, this is our code to be run when we save a file. Okay, so again, same directory as before, same filtering, right? Text file shows up in the filter first. It's going to restore the directory every time we go through this process. Okay, if the dialog result is okay, then the stream writer here is going to basically open a stream for us to write. We'll grab the stuff from the rich text box, write it. If something happens, we'll display a message. Okay, using the message box class and the show method on that message box class. Okay, so let's give it a build. Make sure it takes. Build succeeded. Great. So now let's go with start. Okay, so now if you go to menu here, and open, right? That we already know works. Okay. What if we go and type some text first? Okay. This is some simple text to save to a file. This is line 2 of some simple text to save to a file. Get a file and then save, like that. Okay, so that does seem to work so far. Alright, we'll save this here as, okay, I've got so many of these samples, we'll call this sample 3. Okay, and click save. Now let me unload this from memory for a second. Start it up again. Go to menu, open. I've called it sample 3. There you go. And you see that loads it back. So that confirms the file has been created. And it works like that. Okay. Of course, another way to do it is CMD. Open the command prompt. CD data. And here I think notepad sample 3.txt. See this? Now it looks like this. There you go. There you go. Okay. And that's it. So make sure you're at this stage where you can now save simple files. And then I'll see you in the next video where we continue to add functionality to the program. Thank you very much.